Hello, everyone. I would like to thank my opponent for bringing up great arguments. So let's go ahead and get right into it. My opponent brought up the arguments of increased taxes, increased wait time, and decreased quality of care. So I'm going to combat it in increased taxes, decreased quality of care, and increased wait times. Um, Increased in taxes, we are not paying taxes to the extent other countries are. One of the biggest things that my opponent happened to forget is that the U.S. is a progressive tax country, which means that the more you make, the more you're taxed. The U.S. caps the progressive tax rate at 37% when you make over $520,000. To get more money for the budget, we should increase the tax rate to say 40% at XYZ amount of income. I'm just going off the top. I mean, it's really something that we need to play with to see where it would work. According to the CRFB committee, the Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget, the US is one of the lowest tax countries compared to the other countries like the Netherlands and Denmark, which ironically are two of the highest ranked countries in happiness ranked by Forbes. Yes, by raising taxes, that will cause more of a financial strain on the public, but in the long run, when you look at it, if you pay more taxes than don't, or have a lowered bill at the end of the day when going to the doctor, it sounds like a pretty fair trade-off to me. Quality of care. I'm going into the quality of care. My opponent brought it up, just allowing patients to go whatever doctor they pick and choose. I mean, that's not how it really works. You're gonna have a general doctor, and then go to the specialist, and there on and there forth. But one of the biggest things is not a lot of doctors want to serve Medicare patients, and the main reason is because Medicare underpays doctors compared to private insurance companies who overpay for care. The biggest thing we could do is improve the pay that both private and public insurances give, making them more equal and resulting in less of a difference. For those who are more financially stable, they can go to a better doctor and skip the line. Uh, I feel like that is one of the biggest misconceptions. Not every doctor has to serve a Medicare patient under a single payer healthcare system. Um, the easiest way I can put it is think about a doctor that performs surgery on an NFL player. Will he do surgery on a random person? No. He will opt out and be only available to those who are willing to pay his charge. Going into the long wait times, one of the biggest things that we need to do is make sure that people are making appointments and showing up to them on time. Also, extremely long wait times are because of a broken system in Canada that does not have a simple fix. But the biggest problem is that all the people just resort to going to the ER for medical help and not going to their doctor or their physician, anything along those lines. They just go straight to the ER, and which causes bottlenecking in hospitals, which in turn also result in longer wait times for surgeries, tests, anything along those lines. So it's kind of a never-ending cycle with that as well, in terms of like going to the ER because there's a long wait, but then you're also causing a long wait. What we need to do is optimize the care that people need so that they do not just go to the ER, and try to get them to a specialist and try to get them out of the ER. Missed or misdiagnoses happen all the time in the US without the so-called increase in stress that doctors will have. One way to combat that is to have properly trained doctors on the equipment and making sure the equipment is finely tuned and anything along those lines. Also, by having more doctors in the field, that'll also help with the quality of care and wait times and reduce the bottlenecking. Thank you.